Today, we're going over to Mount Pleasant, to the Old Village, to meet with my friend, Carrie Morey. She's a mother of 3 and the most incredible businesswoman who has taken her mother's most famous biscuits, Callie's Biscuits, and started an empire. She makes the world's best biscuits. I personally use them at parties all the time because you always have to have a biscuit in the South. And we are going to go into her kitchen and learn her secret recipe today. How are you?
I'm great. Good to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
You ready to make some biscuits?
Always. I'm hungry.
Okay,
Let's eat.
come on. I need some help.
I'm so excited about all of this.
I know.
Well, our brides beg for biscuits. I mean, at every event.
I have a confession. I never make biscuits at home.
I just feel like they're so fattening, so I just come to your store to buy them if I have to have.
Well,
Right?
that's not why I don't make them at home. It's because I've probably made
Make them all the time.
one too many times at
Well,
work.
that
so
might
this
be the
is,
case.
you know, it's like the cobbler and the shoes. My
Right.
kids always ask, "Where are the biscuits?" And I'm
exactly.
like, "They're not coming in this house."
That's me in parties. They don't. My children are always like, "Well, Mom, aren't you giving us a birthday party?" No. So I want the secrets, though.
Okay.
We're gonna give the secrets today.
Yeah. Well, we start
Flour.
with really good Southern flour.
What is
that,
really good Southern flour?
Well, we use white lily.
Okay.
And it's self-rising, not because I can't add my own leavening, but because the way that they include it so that you don't have that aftertaste is so important to me. And then we add in butter, and I prefer salted butter. But the part that's so important about this is that you incorporate it by hand. So everything is done by hand. No mixers, no pastry cutter, nothing machinery, because this is the part that really matters. And after you've incorporated the butter, we add cream cheese, which is my
The
mom,
secret.
Callie's secret. The cat is out of the bag. It's
The
no longer
secret.
a secret. And you incorporate that the
Secret.
same way that you do with the butter, but not quite as incorporated. So I want you to get a little piece of cream cheese in your biscuit. I want you to be able to see that little, it's like getting the king cake and the baby. And it's like a little insurance. So we add that, and then we toss in freshly shredded sharp cheddar cheese. This is probably my biggest pet peeve of people that buy the pre-grated cheese at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's
don't
all
do that.
dried out already.
Well, it is, and it's got a coating on it, and so it doesn't melt properly. It just doesn't taste good. The texture's not right.
And do you do extra sharp or medium sharp?
I like extra sharp.
Okay. All right, got it.
And so then
Making
we
a
add
note.
whole fat buttermilk to that. And here's another area where people in biscuit making get kind of scared, because you want the dough to be, it's a very technical term called wetty.
Wetty.
It is trademarked by Callie's Biscuits.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
So Callie likes it wetty, and what does wetty mean?
Wetty means that it's, you look in the bowl and you go, oh, shoot, how am I going to get that out onto the counter wetty? Like it could almost pour out. Because then you're locking in the moisture, and it ensures that you don't get a dry biscuit.
I got
So that is
it.
my secret. So there's never an exact measure on the buttermilk. Not to worry so much about measuring, and it's more about the feel. Keep going.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Now that your mother has passed on the business to you, does she complain about you're not making her biscuits correctly or anything?
Every day. Yes. No, I think we're good. See the wetty? And then once you have it wetty, then you can take the extra additional flour, cover it all over, and then it helps you facilitate the move.
I've got it.
Okay.
Got it. I'm in.
All right, so then I just kind of take my hand and go around because I'm getting all that dry flour underneath. This is a really fun thing to do with your kids too, because it's kind of like
They
Play-Doh.
love it.
They
love cooking.
kind of getting messy.
Now they look kind of bumpy and not very smooth. Is that?
Because I don't want them to look like they came out of a machine.
You're like throwing the biscuits. And there's something like throwing
Well,
biscuits.
we got to make 10,000 a day. We got to go fast.
Louise. What made you take this one item and make it a business?
Well, I was actually one day when my oldest was not even a year old, watching her make biscuits and was on maternity leave, kind of secretly dying inside. Not that I didn't love being at home with my children, but I just felt like there was something else I was supposed to be doing, and I needed to figure out a way to create a career that allowed me to be with my children. We want it all, right?
Yes.
And you can have it all. You just have to figure out your
Yes.
situation. So I was watching her make it and started thinking back to like all the parties that I had served. So there's your word.
manicure I
Instant
need.
gratification right there. Okay, Okay, so we've let them cool a little bit, and now we're just gonna take the little tops off.
Oh, just the little tops. So you're not cutting them right in the middle.
We cut them in the middle at the bakery, but for these little babies, and since we're not making them in vast quantities,
Right.
although you might think this is a big quantity, we're just gonna do the tops for today. So for slicing biscuits down the center, always use a fork instead of a knife, because a knife can kind of tend to smush them, and the fork kind of opens up the layers and makes it a lot easier.
I love how the ham is so salty. That's
I know.
Edward's ham. These are fabulous, Carrie.
Cheers to biscuits.
Cheers to Callie's biscuits. Oh my gosh. These are addictive.
Yum. Now you
Thank
can
you
teach
for
me
sharing
how to
your
make them
secrets.
look pretty on the platter. How about that?
So one of our little cheat sheet things is literally a cheat sheet. So we can have any type of passing tray, if it's copper or like a faux skin or wood. Maybe the liner of their invitation was the same design, and then print it again, and then just double side tape it into the tray so that they don't slip and slide.
I love
and then
that.
and then it matches their party.
Yeah.
So so it all kind of, it's like a brand. You're branding your wedding or your cocktail party or your party just to be you. Another really inexpensive way is to buy a roll of wrapping paper that you love and just cut it out to fit in your trays. Anything,
smart.
and then you can cut a bunch of pieces so your next tray can be a clean piece of paper and not have oil spots as well.
we have a
Because
lot
that's
of that.
really important. Then I love also just to go in my garden and cut leaves, and I always think that makes a really lovely display as well.
And it makes the food pop too.
Yes, and this is a really good color on the green, don't you think? This would look beautiful for even a black tie wedding or cocktail party in the garden, even serving drinks by the pool. And then this was a monogram left from a bride, and that would look really pretty in a tray too, and it has her monogram that she used. And then that would be her passing tray with all the food. And then we just tape it down so it stays down. And then you just pop it up, put another one in for the next tray coming around.
Right.
Done?
I love it. Now we need to
Callie's
have a party.
biscuits. And a drink
And a cocktail.
to go with it. I'll take them to my Bloody Mary party.
Perfect.
All right.
They will be well received.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was perfect.
I loved having you in my kitchen
I
today.
can't wait to call you for more biscuits.
I'll be here waiting.
Perfect, perfect.